Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh. For this week's video, I wanted to answer a question that I've seen on some of my other videos that I haven't answered before that I just thought would be a good video for this week. So I saw that somebody commented, how am I able to tell if a guy that I have a crush on likes me or if he likes my best friend? And I feel like that could be somewhat of a common thing that a lot of people might think. And so I just thought that it would be a good video and I hope that you guys like it. So here are some signs that I came up with in order to tell if the guy that you have a crush on likes your best friend. First sign I came up with that I think is kind of easy, like an easy one in order to tell, is that if you hang out with this guy and you're alone, find that he doesn't really like dress up or like try to impress you at all. I feel like that's definitely a sign, because if he is hanging out with you and your friend and you find that he's like always dressing up and like trying to look nice and trying to smell good, I feel like that is kind of a sign that he's into your friend more than he's into you, because he's dressing up to impress somebody else than if you were to hang out with him and he just doesn't dress up at all or doesn't try at all. The second thing I came up with is if the guy that you have a crush on tends to text the other friend a lot more and just talk to them and asks them to hang out like before they ask you to hang out, or if you find that like you're like hanging out with the guy and you find that he's always asking when the next time is that you're gonna be hanging out with that other friend, it goes to show you that they're not wanting to spend all their time focused on you. They just want to know when the next time is that they're gonna see that person that they are trying to impress. So I think that's the second sign. The third sign that I came up with is that I think if you are ever like in a situation where you have like plans to hang out with this guy and then all of a sudden your friend like has some kind of thing that comes up and then he just like seems to not be able to say no to her. I feel like not being able to say no to someone goes to show a lot about how you feel about them. And so if you have plans with this guy and then all of a sudden he just like drops everything because he wants to put his time into somebody else, I feel like that's another sign, because if he really cared about you and he really wanted to like spend time with you, he would say no to the other person and he would want to do whatever you're doing. The fourth thing that I came up with is that if you're hanging out with this guy and your friend is there and you just find that like every time you're having a conversation, he's like always saying that like you're not good at this, or you're not good at that. He's always picking on you and he's never picking on that person. I just feel like that is another sign that somebody is not into you and they're into somebody else. If they're always constantly putting you down and they're always trying to make that other person feel good about themselves, that is definitely another sign that he is into that person. So the fifth thing I came up with is like you can tell when a guy likes something by the amount of effort he like puts into something. If he's hanging out with you by yourself and you realize that like anytime you ask him like if he wants to do something or if he wants to go somewhere and he like never has an opinion or he never like has any ideas of what to do, he just like seems like he just doesn't care. Whereas when you're hanging out with that other friend of yours, you feel like he always has like great ideas of like what to do and where to go and like we should go eat this or we should do that. I think if you ever realize that that's happening, I feel like that is a good sign to tell that that guy is more into your friend. So that's all the signs that I could come up with. I'm sure that there are a lot more that I missed that you guys could probably leave down in the comments. So I just thought that I would make a short video this week and answer one of the questions that I've seen in the comments of my videos. So if you guys like this week's video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up, and I hope it helped you guys out a little bit, because I feel like this is kind of something that's common, that like you don't know if like you're third wheeling or if you're not, or if that person is into you or if they're not. So yeah, you give this a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. And as always, I love you guys so much, and I will see you next Saturday in next week's video. Bye!
We all fall down.